One day, someone is going to walk into your life and change everything. But before that happens, God usually sends 3 quiet signs, and most people overlook every single one. The truth is, soulmates are not always introduced through dramatic moments or love at first sight feelings. Sometimes God hides destiny inside simple conversations, unexpected delays, even painful seasons. Think about Ruth and Boaz. Ruth wasn't searching for romance when God aligned their paths. She was simply being faithful in a difficult season. Meanwhile, Boaz had no idea the woman gathering leftovers in his field would become part of his future. What looked ordinary was actually divine timing, and that's how God often works. He introduces people slowly, quietly, spiritually. So if someone has been on your mind lately, if certain connections feel different, if doors keep opening around one specific person, this message may not be random. Here are 3 ways God introduces you to your soulmate without you even realizing it. Way number 1, God creates an unexpected connection. Sometimes God introduces your soulmate through a connection that makes no logical sense at first. You weren't looking for them. The timing feels random. The conversation seems ordinary. But somehow, they stay on your mind longer than everyone else. It's because divine connections often begin quietly. Not everything sent by God arrives with instant fireworks. Sometimes it arrives with peace, familiarity, and a feeling you can't explain. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Notice that verse says, His time, not yours. Many people expect God to reveal their future spouse immediately, but often He starts by building alignment first. A simple friendship, a random meeting, an unexpected reconnection. And the strange part? The connection keeps crossing your path naturally. You bump into them repeatedly. Your conversations flow effortlessly. Certain doors keep opening around them without force. That's because when God is writing the story, you don't have to manipulate every chapter. But here's what most people miss. Sometimes the soulmate connection begins during a season when you least feel ready for love. Because God isn't just preparing them for you, He's preparing you for them too. Way number 2, God removes the wrong people first. Before God brings the right person into your life, He often starts by removing the wrong ones. And honestly, this is the part most people misunderstand. They cry over the relationship ending. They chase people God already disconnected from them. They mistake separation for punishment, when it's actually protection. Sometimes God sees what you cannot see. He knows who would distract you from your purpose, who would damage your peace, who would pull you further away from the future He planned for you. That's why certain relationships suddenly fall apart, no matter how hard you try to hold them together. Isaiah 55:8 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." There are moments when God intentionally creates distance before destiny. And here's the shocking part. Right after a painful separation, many people begin getting closer to the person God actually intended for them all along. Because God sometimes clears emotional space before sending the real connection. The heartbreak wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to redirect you. And one day you may look back and thank God for every relationship that didn't work out, because it protected the one that eventually will. Way number 3, God changes you before revealing them. One of the biggest signs God is preparing you for your soulmate is when He starts changing you first. Your mindset changes, your standards change, your habits change. Things that once entertained you suddenly feel empty. You start protecting your peace more. You begin praying differently, thinking differently, even loving differently. Why? Because God knows the relationship you've been praying for requires a newer version of you. Most people focus so much on finding the one that they forget God is more concerned about who they are becoming in the process. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Real soulmate connections are not built only on attraction. They're built on spiritual alignment. That's why God often allows seasons of loneliness, healing, and growth before the right person arrives. And during that process, you may not even realize heaven is preparing you for someone at the exact same time. While you're learning patience, they may be learning commitment. While God heals your heart, He may be healing theirs too. And suddenly, at the right moment, two prepared people meet under God's timing instead of human desperation. That's why you should never rush what God is building slowly. Because when God introduces you to your soulmate, it won't only feel emotional, it will feel aligned. Maybe the person you've been praying for is already closer than you think. Maybe God has been aligning the connection quietly this entire time. So don't chase what God hasn't confirmed, and don't ignore the changes He's making in your life right now. If you believe God is preparing someone special for you, type God's timing in the comments and subscribe for more faith-based messages that strengthen your walk with God.